I hope everybody's doing well. Um, I want to talk about something real quick, and this is going to be a short video. This is not going to be long. I didn't watch the debate. I don't have time to watch the debate. I hope everybody's doing well, and I really don't care about the debate. Okay. Um, these politicians that are running, they are not for any of us. Um, Now, what is actually happening? I did watch a video on Springfield, Ohio. And it's interesting that the name of the town is Springfield. Okay. Um, but what I'm seeing, and obviously a lot of us are seeing this, um, there was a lot of, I guess, Haitian immigrants that moved to that particular area. Okay. Now we're seeing this in New York. Remember when I did the videos in New York? I also did videos. I did a video of Get Out of New York. Okay. Remember I did that video of Get Out of New York. The reason why I did that is because of the inner cities. Okay. The inner cities. I seen this about a year ago. Okay. And I told people to get out of New York. Okay. Um, in the inner cities. New York is the new Cali. Yes, New York is the new Cali, you guys. Let me come over here. Uh, my room is a little bit mess, but who cares? Yes. Um, John, New York is the new Cali. Florida also will be the new California. Chicago will be the new California. All these major cities will be overpopulated. Okay. Now, I said this in previous videos that major cities um, will be overcrowded. Okay. So, what happens when, and you don't have to be a medium or psychic to know this. Okay. So, what's happening is they're bringing immigrants to the inner cities, mostly Democratic states. Hi, Dakota. How are you guys doing? I miss you guys. So they're bringing a lot of immigrants in from um, different places. You like my hair? Thank you. I subscribe to you and I hit the button. Thank you. Okay, so what we're seeing, you guys. So I did a video. It was the most profound video that I did about a year ago. Okay, I already see um, the direction of America. Okay, now we will not have a election. This will be the last, if you want to call it an election. There there are 193 nations in the world. Yes, but we need to just focus right now on the United States, okay? We can't really focus outside of the United States. Hi from England. We need to focus on the United States. Some of you guys are outside the United States. Somebody on here is from England. Um, Now there is chaos and confusion going on everywhere right now, okay? Around election time is when, yes, USA. Yes, I know what today is. Today's 9/11. Um they are not sending their best. I'm not just working. Okay, so can you guys hear me? Okay, so what is going on right now is a lot of chaos and confusion. And they let the immigrants in. Okay, a lot of us that are here, a lot of us that are, um, Okay, I got trolls on my page, so I'm not gonna let them distract me. So, what's going on? Somebody said my chin. There's nothing on my chin. I was just eating chili. But what's going on? They opened the borders. Okay, they knew what they were doing. They opened the borders for votes. Okay, um, and this will be the last election in our lifetime. Okay, and I can't believe that I'm even saying this. Okay, I really don't see a normal election. So what I'm seeing is Trump will be the next president of the United States. I do see that. I have a troll on here, you guys. Okay, so they're trying to distract me. So Trump will be the next president of the United States. There will not be a normal election as we know it. There is going to be more and more immigrants coming in. Um, they are going to the major cities, Chicago, New York, Philadelphia, um, and of course California. California is already, I mean, it's bad in California. Okay, so Florida is interesting with Florida because the governor of Florida, he was not letting immigrants in. Okay, so the places that are letting immigrants in, and a lot of us, our ancestors came in as immigrants. Okay, so remember that. Okay, for a better life. Okay, but what's happening is our economy right now, we're in a depression. Okay, we're not in a recession, we're in a depression. Okay, what I'm also seeing is they're going to shut us down again. Okay, I was just at my friend's farm, and a lot of farmers. I'm gonna do a video on this. Maybe tomorrow when I get a chance. A lot of farmers are stockpiling because they know what's to come. And normally it's good to follow what the farmers are doing because they know the ins and out. Okay, they're seeing what's going on. Okay, so they're stockpiling on food for their livestock. Okay, and a lot of things are being sold out quickly. Okay, so I see another pandemic. Okay, so they're going to try to shut us down again. Okay, also, so yesterday Trump said, I'm not going to be on here long. Trump said that the Haitian communities are eating dogs. Okay, dogs, cats. I think they said ducks. Okay. Um, this is not what's going on. Okay. In Springfield, Ohio. Okay. If you guys look up Springfield, Ohio, it's a bunch of, um, it's a small community. It's not big. Okay. So they're not happy that these immigrants are there. Okay. And it was interesting that JD Vance said that comment because there's no proof that they're eating the animals. Okay. They're saying they're eating dogs, they're saying they're eating ducks, they're saying they're eating cats. I mean, where's the proof? Okay. If they're eating these animals, where's the proof? Okay. So what's happening is, and there will be more of this, okay, racial division. Okay. And this is what they're trying to do. Somebody said, I seen that the story about the cats eating ladies wasn't illegal immigrant. No, the lady that actually ate the cat was American citizen. Okay. Yeah, she was American. She wasn't Haitian. Okay. But there was a lady that did eat a cat. Okay. And she was American. She was American. Okay. She wasn't from Haiti. Okay. Um, and then they just spin this way out of proportion. And the reason they're doing this is because election time is coming. They're trying to divide us. The oldest trick in war is divide and conquer. Okay, and they're pulling the race card. Okay, and we need to stick together as a nation instead of dividing us. My cat will stand for that one bite. Yeah, they're not eating cats, they're not eating ducks, and they're not eating dogs. Okay? If you believe that, you're a damn fool out here. Okay? Um what they're trying to do is they're trying to divide us and conquer us, okay? And the problem is the economy is already weak. Okay? The economy is very weak, and that's why they open the borders. Okay? They need votes. Okay? They need votes. The Democrats need votes, okay? The Democrats already know that they're Kamala Harris will step down, okay? And we'll see the Obamas come back in office, okay? So after Trump, hopefully if he survives, okay, the next 4 years, okay, we'll see the Obamas come back in office, okay? That is what I'm seeing. I'm seeing Michelle and a Barack Obama, okay? But this will be our last election as we know it. It's interesting because I was saying that I seen something on September 3rd. You guys remember in my previous video? Yeah, she was a crazy American, but in Haiti they do consider cats a delicacy. Yes, some cats, but it's not like the cats that we have, the house cats. These are different cats, okay? They have different cats over there, okay? In some countries they do see ducks, cats as delicacies, okay? So you got to understand that people are coming from a different place, okay? The community has a organization. They're helping each other. The problem that I have, okay, this is the problem that I have. Okay, somebody asked, please, could you tell me how to call angels instantly for help? Um, you just call them, okay? You say, um, whoever my angels are, okay, because some of us are angels. Guide my footsteps, show me what I'm not seeing, okay? And they will show you, okay? Normally, when you know that an angelic being is around you, there's a calmness, okay? Um, what I do, what I do sometimes too is I go into meditation, okay? Also, I ask them to show me in my dreams what I'm not seeing in my walking state. Because when we're actually sleeping, we're actually outside of our bodies, okay? We're astral traveling. And a lot of times the ancestors, the angels will show you what you're not seeing in your walking state, okay? Because when you're sleeping, awake, okay? You're actually awake, okay? But you're astral traveling to different dimensions, okay? So you ask for your spirit guide. Normally your spirit guide is somebody in your family that has crossed over, that becomes your spirit guide, okay? And sometimes it could be just somebody randomly that becomes your spirit guide. Sometimes it's passed over loved ones you have never met in your life, okay? I remember when my great grandmother came to me. I've always seen her pictures, but I'd never met her, okay? I heard stories about her, but I always call on my ancestors on both sides, okay? And I'll call on my angels, okay? Develop a relationship with the Holy Spirit. You will guide it. You will guide it on how to. The Holy Spirit is our inner voice. The Holy Spirit lives with is in within us. Okay, so when you talk about the Holy Spirit, we are the Holy Spirit. Okay, the Holy Spirit is that voice you don't listen to that you should listen to. That's the Holy Spirit. Okay. Um, yes, Trump and Camilla. Right now, they're just trying to pull everything they can, like the magician, all right? Pull everything out they can. Okay, this is election. It's going to get dirty. There's going to be innocent people that are going to be victims of of this election. Okay. The thing about, you got to be careful what you say because the tongue is very powerful. Okay, the tongue. And when Trump, I watched him actually say that. I was, he said many things, right? But he doesn't know that his tongue is very powerful. And what I mean is there will be a effect of what his words are. Okay. It may not be right away, but it will be effect from the words that he is saying because he already knows he has the Caucasian votes. Okay. He knows that. He has the Spanish votes. Okay. And he has a lot of African American votes. Okay. And a lot of people are struggling, right, in America right now and a lot of other places. But hate is different, okay? When you start hating a race of people, now you're taking it too far, okay? Um, Develop version, yeah, the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit speaks to us. The Holy Spirit is our inner voice. That's the Holy Spirit, okay? How you activate that Holy Spirit is you listen to that inner voice, okay? I like speaking to the future too. All of the 24 looks, as I said, with time is a weapon if you know how to use it. Um, I wouldn't say time is a weapon. Time is a learning experience, and if you understand the past repeats itself. Okay, it may look different. The people may look different, but it just repeats itself. That's all it is. And the oldest move in war is to divide a nation. Because once you divide a nation, you can conquer it. Okay? And that's what's happening. Um, it's Dakota. Dakota said, I'm a fireman and EMT. Thank you for serving. What do they? Okay. Yeah, I have a troll on my page. See, when you are enlightened consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously, you get trolls, okay? Because you're speaking the truth and they try to distract you from telling the truth, okay? Um, but continue speaking your truth. So they can just, if you don't like what I'm saying, you can kindly get off my page, okay? Obviously, there's something that brought you here, okay? I love my country. Okay, our country has been sold out. Our country has been sold out to the highest bidders. Okay. Um, it's interesting because you think about that American dream, right? That American dream is at the grasp, is at our grasp, right? But the way America has sold us out, okay, to other countries, basically, okay, is a disgrace. Okay. And yes, I'm American citizen. Okay. So it is a disgrace. What's going on? I love my country, but I'm not proud of what is going on in my country. Okay. And I know what they're doing, and the ones that don't know what they're doing, um, the ones that don't know what's going on, okay, you better get your conspiracy friends right now, okay? Because things are about to get real out here. So if you think this is about Haitians eating dogs and cats, which is a lie, and ducks in America, it's a damn lie, okay? Um, and you're gonna see more and more of this, okay? And for Trump to even say that, I was shocked, but he already has the votes, okay? And the one thing too that Trump has is what we call the one percenters, okay? Um, these are ex-military, okay? Um, he has their votes, okay? And they know that if he does not win this election, there will be a coup. And a lot of you guys have never experienced a coup in the United States of America, okay? This is why I tell you guys, the tongue is very powerful. Okay. Yes, Trump will win the election, but this won't be a normal election. They're scared because if Trump loses, okay, or if he dies before that time comes, which they have been taking him, they have been trying to take him out, okay? So even if he wins the election, I don't know if he will survive the 4 years, okay? If he doesn't survive, there will be a coup, okay? I'm just saying, I see that, okay? Um, Somebody says we will avenge Trump if they take him out. Yes. It's interesting because I seen him in a plane crash and he came out and said that he almost died on a plane crash. And I did see that for Trump, okay? Um I still continue to see a plane crash for him, okay? Oh, you're Canadian? Okay, I got a Canadian on here. Jessica. Death and life are in the power of the tongue. They that love it eat the fruit, therefore, yes. That's why I say the tongue, your mouth, what you say is very powerful. So even though Trump will win, he has to be mindful of the tongue, okay? Because it will come back for him, okay? So he needs to be careful of that. But I do see a coup um, happening. Um, Somebody says, as a USMC veteran, I've been something with all this. Um, as a USC veteran, I don't know what you are talking about. And Trump had the independence. Yeah, it's sad right now because a lot of veterans are homeless. A lot of veterans are not getting the help they need. Um, and thank you for serving this country. It's sad because our economy, we're not in a recession, you guys, okay? We're in a depression, okay? There will be a war in Israel, okay? Um, that is coming, okay? There's a lot of things that are coming. So you need to be prepared and you need to have the eyes to see and the mouth to hear what's really going on, okay? Um, Facts. I'm done with being the United States of China, Russia. Yes, we've been sold out. We've been sold out to China. We've been sold out to Russia. Okay, you guys think that Russia and the United States doesn't have a relationship? They have a relationship. Okay, we've been sold out to a lot of people. Israel, for one. Okay, why are we even sending money and weapons to Israel? Why are we sending money and weapons to Ukraine? Think about it. And we're over here in America struggling. Where do you think this money is coming from? Okay, it's coming from us. Okay. um, yeah, I have trolls on here. Yeah, slaves trolls. Don't worry, I slay them all day, every day. Okay. Okay, so he said, I meant I'm done, not whatever I say in my tapo. Um, I seen that too and prayed. I've also seen assassination attempts on one of those most important. I knew just to pray about it. Yes, there is going to be assassination attempt on Donald Trump's life. Also, I see somebody else. Okay, I will do a video on that. Um, Camilla Harris is not going to win. The Obamas will come back into office. Michelle and Barack Obama. When Biden was running the country, it wasn't Biden, it was Barack Obama. He's never left office, okay? Normally, a president serves 4 years, okay? He served more than 4 years, okay? He was behind the scene, okay? Serving our country, okay? Which you're not supposed to be doing, okay? I feel like the elections are rigged. Um, I feel like they always been rigged. Um, but they know that Trump has to win this election because if not, there will be coups, different coups getting together. Okay. Um, and it will be like January 6th, but worse than that. Okay. And the thing is, as a nation, this country does not need to be divided, especially at this time when people are suffering, people are homeless, people are just trying to pay bills, um, and just trying to figure out, how they're gonna put food on their table. I mean, the basic necessities, you guys, think about it. Housing, we have a housing crisis, we have food crisis, we have a housing food crisis, gas crisis. Then we have Mother Nature. Okay. There's going to be a lot of tsunamis coming. Okay. I see one off the Gulf of Mexico, California, Florida. Okay. Um, and this winter is going to be a really bad winter. Um, so we need to prepare for that. And then also they're going to try to shut us down again. Okay. So we have a lot going on and we can't be distracted from this fuckery out here. Okay. Because a lot of things out here is fuckery. Okay. Um, but I want to say something. The Holy Spirit is that inner voice within us. Okay. The voice that some of us don't listen to. Okay. How you activate the Holy Spirit is you walk in your truth, you talk in your truth. Okay. That's how you activate the Holy Spirit. Okay. You walk in your truth and you talk in your truth. Okay. And you live in your truth. Okay. Um, that is how, and you open your heart chakra. Okay. That is how you understand yourself, okay, and understanding yourself, okay. A lot of people don't like to listen to that inner voice, um, but that inner voice will save you out here, okay. That is the Holy Spirit, okay. A lot of us catch the Holy Spirit, okay. The Holy Spirit is real. The Holy Spirit is yourself. um, um, Somebody says stick to catfish on a grill. um, yeah, call angels instantly. Um, pray. Um, a lot of people are going through a lot right now too. We're in Aquarius and Virgo. So what is happening is, and I'm seeing Saturn. So what is happening is anything that you have not dealt with in your life, okay? We call it our shadow. Okay, our shadow is things we never addressed in life, okay? If you never did the shadow work in your life, like healed certain areas in your life, you're going to be pushed to heal those things. Okay. They're going to be brought forward. Okay. Remember, I showed you guys a picture a long time ago on how I brought my shadow forward in front of me. Okay. In front of me. I brought my shadow in front of me. Okay. And I see my shadow self. But I had to work on the things that I never addressed in my life. Okay. That I knew there was things that I needed to address, and I never addressed them. Okay. But I had to address them because I had to be real with myself. Okay. I had to be true to myself. Right. And I had to be authentic to myself. Right. So I can see and I can hear. Um, uh, but I was awake. Yeah, you have to be awake and aware. Last night, I want to do a video on consciousness, unconsciousness, and subconsciousness. Okay. Um, because I experience and I have been experienced for quite some time transcending in my walking life. Okay, where I'm actually out of my body and I am. My friend calls it I'm in a trance. Okay, what's happening is I'm in my physical body. They noticed this on Sunday. Okay, I was in my physical body. but I was actually on another dimension in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm. But my body was still here. I was still talking to people. But my one friend, um, he could tell I was in a trance because I wasn't here. I was on a higher dimension. Okay, he was talking to me and I was in a higher dimension of consciousness, subconsciousness, unconsciousness, okay? And this is happening to a lot of people. Um, this is why you cannot be distracted. Um, you have to really tap into who you are, know yourself at these times. Um, ground yourself at this time. Yeah, all you do is you call on. Also, we have a field, a force field around us. So you say, I don't want anything that is not supposed to be in my force field, in my energy field, to remove itself. Okay. Um, okay. Somebody said this person is, I think, from Russia. Somebody said been saying yes sir all day at work, saying yes ma'am at home. This is troll. I have somebody from Russia, but what's happening now is election time is coming, so it's going to get really crazy out here. Our economy cannot take care of the people that are coming in, okay, and a lot of us will suffer because we're going to have to bear the weight of the ones that are coming in, okay, and we're barely trying to put food on our table, put a roof over our head, so America will suffer because America has been sold out, okay, to the highest bidders, may I say, okay. Um, but I'm proud to be American. Yeah, New York is definitely the new Cali. I said this, I said this, I said this. When you can't feed your family, um, the crime rate will go up, okay. We have people coming over that are trying to find jobs. Oh, that's also another thing I see. So, the job situation. I tell people right now, if you are in a location, you are not in the inner cities. If you're in the inner cities, you need to get out of the inner cities, okay? You need to get into the suburbs or the country. If you can get to the country, not the suburbs, the country, okay? The reason why I say this is because you will have a better quality of life. You won't have to worry about um, all this chaos and confusion that's about to start happening, the crime that's about to start happening. They're going to start blaming it on these people, these people, these people. It's funny how they said the Haitians were eating the dogs, the cats, and the ducks. But what about the Venezuelan people that like the gangs that just took over Colorado? Okay, the gangs. Okay, these are gangs. Not gangs, cartels. Okay, cartels are coming in and they're taking over. Okay, so what are they selling United States citizens to the cartels now? Like now, what happened in Colorado is different than what's happening in Springfield, Ohio. Okay, what was happening in Colorado, that was actually cartel and gangs coming in and taking over. And you know where they're going to target the most? They're going to target the inner cities where people are on housing, Section 8 housing and stuff like that. I'm getting ringing in my ears. So they're going to target low income families, people that get SSI, SSDI, um, because the economy can't stay afloat. Okay. They can keep making this fake money all they want, but it's not going to stay afloat. Okay. When you don't have a middle class, you don't have an economy. Okay. And the middle class, you cannot keep taking and taking. There's people that are living in two they have two people in their homes that are working and they're barely surviving. Okay, imagine the people that have one person at home, okay, like me. I have just me, my kids, my girls in college, my other two are grown. um it's just crazy out here. Okay, it's crazy. um and people that cannot work. I went to Tropical Smoothie and there was a white old woman that was working and she had to be in her 70s, you guys. That's a fucking disgrace, okay? When I see people that worked all their life, paid taxes, right? And they can't afford to pay for their medicine, they can't afford to put a roof over their, they can't afford to pay what their taxes on their homes, and she's working and she was trying to work the register, okay? I'm like, this is a disgrace. A disgrace to see that. At that age, I know some people they're bored and they want to, do things, but the elderly community they're struggling. They are really struggling to survive, okay? A lot of them are on SSI and they worked all their life, okay? There's people that's on SSDI. Um There's some people that are working the system. Okay. I feel like if you're able bodied, you have 2 hands and 2 feet, your ass needs to be working. Okay. And what's going to happen too is since they're letting people in, those jobs, they're going to start paying. What's going to happen is when you get people that come in from other countries, they're going to take those jobs. Okay. So you got to make sure you're in a good position at your job, a good position in the environment that you're living in. Okay. Because we're going to see a change in that. Okay. People fighting for the same job. I mean, it's going to be crazy. All right. I'm just reading your guys' comments, but I was awake. Yeah, you have to be awake. You can't be asleep out here. Um, you have to be awake consciously, subconsciously, and unconsciously. You got to understand that history repeats itself. You just have different looking people, okay? But it always repeats itself. This world always recycles back in. Um, but you got to understand that the America we grew up in is not the same America that we live in. Okay, the America that we grew up in is not the same America that we live in. Okay. Um, and you got to understand a lot of these things are a distraction. Okay. Um, Honestly, I'm not voting. Okay. I'm not voting because I feel like the votes are rigged. They've always have been rigged. Okay. People are knocking at people's door, go vote, go vote, go vote. I feel like, what's going to happen, and I pray to God this doesn't happen. I pray that I know for a fact Trump will get in office. But I pray what is to come. Okay. And I see 5 years of this. Okay. This is why I said you have to get your houses in order. Okay. If you're in the city and you have the money to relocate now. Okay. Because it's about to get even crazier around November. Confirmation. Okay. All right, you guys. All right. I'm going to let you guys go. Um, Yeah, there's a lot of craziness out here. I will put up some more videos. There's some more videos that I want to do. I will get to those videos. I thank you guys for coming Um, okay, somebody said, I want to answer this one question before I get off. I was laying in bed and literally seeing Secret Service people, white men in dark suits and sunglasses with arms going everywhere. Yeah, we call that the Men in Black. The Men in Black are real. Um, the Men in Black are on the astral and also on the physical. Okay. The Men in Black are, um, how can I say this? I don't even know how to say this, but the Men in Black are, um, I'll put government officials, and there's also something going on with the Men in Black on the astral. You know how we seen the movie The Matrix? Okay, there is the Men in Black in reality. What happens is when you have a platform and you talk about anything that is consciously or unconsciously or subconsciously making people think about their own reality and speaking the truth, okay, you're going to be, it's called stalk. So you're going to be gang stalk. So you're going to be followed. They're going to be watching your phones, okay? Um, you're going to see unmarked cars. Okay, remember I did a video and there was helicopters flying all over my house, okay? And the shit was I did a video on a missing a whole bunch of traffic kids, okay? And then I have helicopters flying all over my fucking house, okay? Um Missing kids that were going missing, okay? Traffic kids, okay? Um and there was helicopters flying all over my house, okay? And then also with the reptilians, okay? You can't talk about the reptilians, okay? You're batshit crazy, or yeah, you're batshit crazy if you talk about the reptilian race, okay? We're gonna see more and more of the reptilian race. Um, the reason why we're seeing more and more of them is because of portals that have been opened. Okay, there's portals everywhere. Okay, water, land. Okay, there's even portals in the damn sky. Okay, the sun is a portal. Okay, all right, you guys. Thank you for joining me. Um, Thank you for serving this country. Thank you for the girl that came on from Canada. There's all kinds of stuff that's going to happen. We just have to be prepared for it. Um, the facts and see, when we look at the whole, let's look at the UN. Okay, the UN is many countries. Okay, many countries are suffering. It's not just the United States, okay? Many countries are suffering. Many countries are going through the same thing we're going through, okay? A lot of things are just a distraction for what's to come because they have to distract us, right? With confusion and chaos, okay? Because of what is to come, okay? So this is what we're seeing. We're seeing a whole bunch of distractions, and we will continue seeing a whole bunch of distractions and illusions and delusions, okay? But we have to stay grounded. We got to think outside the matrix, okay? Because we're in a programming matrix, okay? We literally are, okay? But the only way to escape it is mentally, okay? That's the only way you can escape the matrix is mentally, okay? It's not physically, it's mentally, okay? All right, you guys. Thank you guys for joining me. Have a wonderful day, wonderful night, wherever you are. Time is not fluent. Whenever this gets to you, this gets to you. All right, this is Jennifer Felix. Hit that like button. I'm sending you guys nothing but love and ashe. All right, you guys. Talk to you later.